Most people think prayer is just words, whispered into the silence. Something you say and hope someone hears. But what if that's not what prayer really is? What if every time you pray, something actually moves? Something shifts beyond what your eyes can see. Right now, all over the world, people are praying. Some are desperate. Some are broken. Some are asking for answers that never seem to come. And the question remains, does prayer really work? Or is there something deeper, something hidden, that almost no one understands? Because the Bible doesn't just tell us to pray. It reveals something far more mysterious, something powerful, something most people completely overlook. Jesus once said, "Whatever you ask in prayer, believing, you will receive." Matthew 21:22. Think about that. Whatever you ask, believing, you will receive. Not maybe. Not sometimes. Will receive. So if that's true, why do so many people pray and nothing seems to happen? This is where the mystery begins. Because prayer is not just speaking. It is connection. It is alignment. It is access to something beyond the physical world. And most people are using it without understanding how it truly works. In the book of James, it says, "The prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective." James 5:16. Powerful. Effective. That means something is happening. Something real. Not symbolic. Not imaginary. But here's the part most people miss. Prayer is not about saying the right words. It's about the state you're in when you say them. Because two people can pray the same words and experience completely different results. One speaks and nothing happens. The other speaks and something shifts. Why? Because prayer is not just about the words. It's about what's behind them. Faith, belief, alignment. And that's where everything changes. Jesus didn't treat prayer like a ritual. He treated it like power. Before every major moment, he prayed. Before miracles, he prayed. Before decisions, he prayed. Before facing the cross, he prayed. Because prayer was never meant to be the last option. It was always the source. In John 11, before raising Lazarus, Jesus says something strange. "Father, I thank you that you have heard me." John 11:41. He doesn't say, "Hear me." He says, "You have heard me." Past tense. Before anything happened, before the miracle, before the evidence, he already knew. The answer existed. This reveals something most people don't understand. Prayer is not about convincing God to act. It is about stepping into what has already been released. But here's where it gets deeper. Jesus also said, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." Mark 11:24. Not, "You will receive," but believe that you have received. That changes everything, because real prayer happens before the result appears. It requires belief before proof. And that's where most people struggle. They pray, but they doubt. They ask, but they fear. They speak, but they don't believe. And doubt cancels what faith activates. Faith is not just hoping. It's knowing. It's trusting something unseen, as if it already exists. And prayer is the bridge between the unseen and the seen. Without faith, it's just words. But with faith, it becomes movement. Something invisible begins to shift. And that shift is where the real power of prayer begins. Now, here's the part almost no one talks about. Prayer is not only heard, it is answered in the spiritual realm first, before anything changes in the physical world. And the Bible gives us a powerful example of this. In the book of Daniel, something incredible happens. Daniel prays. He seeks understanding. He fasts. And then nothing happens. Day 1, silence. Day 5, silence. Day 10, nothing. Day 21, still nothing. From the outside, it looks like his prayer failed, like nothing changed. But then, something happens. An angel appears and says, "From the first day that you set your mind to gain understanding, your words were heard." Daniel 10:12. From the first day, not the 21st. The answer was already released, but something delayed it, something unseen. This reveals a hidden truth. Prayer activates movement, even when you see nothing, because what happens first is not visible. There is a spiritual dimension where things begin, where answers are released, where battles happen. And sometimes there is resistance. Spiritual resistance. That's why persistence matters. That's why Jesus said, "Ask and keep asking. Seek and keep seeking." Matthew 7:7. Because prayer is not just a moment. It is a process. And many people stop right before something shifts. They give up because they don't see results. But what they don't realize is something may already be moving. Something may already be on the way, even if they can't see it yet. So the real question is not, does prayer work? The real question is, are you praying in a way that activates its power? Because prayer is not about repetition. It's not about ritual. It's not about saying more words. It's about alignment, faith, clarity. When you understand this, everything changes. Prayer stops being routine and becomes transformation, because you are no longer just speaking. You are connecting. You are activating something beyond what you can see. And even when nothing seems to change, that doesn't mean nothing is happening. It may just mean it hasn't appeared yet. Remember this. Daniel's answer came on the first day, but he saw it 21 days later. So what if some of your prayers have already been answered? What if something is already moving right now, and the only thing left is for you to believe? Because faith is what turns the invisible into reality. So next time you pray, don't just speak. Believe. Trust. Align yourself with what God has already said. Because when you do, prayer stops being a question and becomes power. If this made you think, comment below, "I believe." And if you want more content like this, more hidden biblical truths, more mysteries revealed, subscribe now. Because some truths were never meant to stay hidden.